Oh, hey, Earth Signs, it's Lulu. Thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Any information that you need is in la description of the link. Yes. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I don't even think I said that on the last 3 signs. I gotta get it together. It's together, whatever. Now then, these things all over the place. Available for a limited time on the website are chimes. Y'all know how I feel about bells. Okay. So I have wind chimes, but I have mine on the door. I'm having to play with you. This is the Tree of Life wind chime. Then I also have the as well as the Eye of Horus. This is my personal favorite. Okay. And those are available at thehouseofoshun.com, darling. Thank you. Now then. I'm going to pull y'all one more. Hold on. What do you have for the earth signs? I also have the white dove. There you go. Oh, I like it. Earth signs. I think I'm going to be a Virgo at this time. I also have the white dove resin on the website as well. It's back in stock. Moving forward. So you have centering and transformation, right? So with this centering, what I feel is that some of you may have been in a space where you became stagnant. There have been some feelings of complacency or feeling like you may have tried to take some breaks, take some rest, you may have went in to try and figure some things out, but it's time for you to release some things and get your balance back. It's time for you to get back comfortable in your spirit, get back comfortable and feeling whole again. Okay? Not a hoe, whole. Now, because what it's doing is providing you the ability to come. This is you coming together with yourself, earth sign. It may have been, you may have gone through this phase. There may have been a phase that you went through where you were unable to take a break, take a much needed break, or take a break in the right way, right? I think someone else got spiritual break as well. But it may be time for a spiritual break, right? To bring, take yourself back into your own full possession in order for you to feel complete here. Because some of you may be revisiting what is of value. What is of value to me? What helps to assist me to come to a space where I feel whole and complete, right? There's a new beginning that's coming in. And with this transformation that's coming in, with this new way of doing things, with this new you, because this feels like a new you. You may have changed your wardrobe. You may have changed something with your appearance, though. See, this is an inner transformation that's showing outwardly, right? Remember them A-line dresses I was wearing? I really thought I was in the 50s. What else? Now, this is a breakthrough. They said once you get yourself to the point, come back to, there's this point. It may be a point in your life that you're getting back to. It's kind of like when you get to a space where you feel like nothing is going your way, it's because you got off, you went off the beaten path. So you may have been feeling like things aren't going your way. Or it's like if you're looking for a job and you're just like, no matter what I do, I'm not finding a job. Well, you have to go back to the drawing board. Some of you may need to revisit the metadata, revisit your LinkedIn. I don't know what it is, but it's something about revisiting something from the past where you were centered, focused, and had the ability to accomplish great things with small effort. That's what they said. Let's look at these cards. Water. So you may want to get out to water to recharge. You may want to go and meditate near water. Take some spiritual baths as well. Some of you may want to take some type of workshop or some type of seminar where you will meet someone who is really you're going to feel like you know this person, but you still need to be mindful not to give out too much information to people that you feel that you know. Be mindful of that. Now, they're also saying here that You need rain to grow. So whatever it is that you've gone through, it was a necessity, of course. Everything that we go through is necessary. Now, how we react to it, that's different. Lounging. Some of you may have been depressed, right? I also feel that there may be some issues with, okay, so this gives me root chakra tease. So there may have been some type of issues with, the elimination of waste. See, I know how to be professional. So there may be some issues with the elimination of waste, or having some type of, some of y'all need an animal. Go get the one at Walgreens. And that way you always have it, because you may be holding on to things that no longer serve you. And it's hard for them to come out if you're holding on to them. They get stuck. Now then, I think the natural bowel movement is 2 to 3 times a day. How many times you eat? You're supposed to use the restroom when you eat. Now then. When it comes to your relationships or married life, it just feels as though you are unsure of how. Let me look at it. You may be unsure of how to appease your partner or get your way in a situation. You feel like there's the tide just never turns. It's always the same shit. What they're saying here is that once you make some type of compromise, it may be something that you didn't want to compromise before, but there's a need to compromise now to transform the relationship overall. Your sex drive is going to be very high, so be mindful of that. I also feel that you have someone that you the two of you are in agreement that you use one another as a crutch, and there's a larger meaning behind that, because it's only for a certain amount of time that you and this person are using one another for a clutch, because you're both going through a massive transformation. So that's why you met this person. That's why you are around this person. That's why you have been with this person. Some of you this transformation that you're going through, even if you're married to this person, it's still, even though I'm saying that it's not meant to happen for a long time, it's why you need each other right now at this time. Because in relationships, you always gonna need one another. Okay. Angels, clarify this transformation. Some of you are taking responsibility for your direction, where you want to go. Once you make a decision independently on this newness that you are embarking upon, whatever that is, shit gonna get to moving fast. It's gonna move fast to the point where if you are not centered and focused, if you are not grounded and ready for this, it can get out of hand. It can scare you. It can be that 9 of Wands feeling like, or it could be the 9 of Wands, or this is the 9 of Wands. This would be the 9 of Cups. So you still get wish fulfillment, but it's going to be kind of scary. There's going to be a reason to celebrate. I also feel that if someone's having a coming out party, or some type of party about possibly like when they had their surgery, or a baby shower or something like that, that's bringing in some positive energy as well. Could be Queen of Swords. But with this transformation that you are going through, some of you may be reverting back to your childhood, reverting back to some of your old ways. For others of you, you may be dealing with this person, who may have been like a hermit, may have been someone who doesn't like to get out a lot, who dwells on the past and doesn't really educate themselves on the future and what's new, what's popping, their development, their self-development. So if this is you or someone around you, I feel like there's going to be a transformation between you and this person, or you yourself, right? Yeah. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Like I said, I believe y'all in a strong partnership. You're at a space where it's time to refocus. in order to have victory. No matter what tries to come between you and this other person, become between you and your divine masculine and feminine within yourself, you're guarding yourself from that, because it feels like you have a lot to lose. I also feel that you want to be mindful of the company that you keep, because with this Seven of Wands, that's a lot of different opposing forces coming at her, and she's ready for it. With this Page of Swords, what it is that someone is gossiping, lying. There's banter. Earth sign. What is this banter? Okay, the banter is about what you have and how you do what you do. The banter is, some of you may be celebrities, or you may be in the public eye. There's a lot of eyes on you, but there are certain eyes in particular that you will need to guard yourself from. So you want to pull your masculine and feminine out in order for you to continue to move forward in your life and how you do things. Now, if this is a relationship, someone is really out for what you have. Be mindful of the conversations that you keep. It may be an ex. Be mindful of the conversations that you keep. Be mindful of what you allow in the realm of your relationship at this time, because someone isn't playing fair. And there may be some spying here. Yeah, on the earth sign, on a Capricorn, or it could be a Capricorn spying, doing magic. Someone is doing magic. Someone is calling on, they have spirits that they use to try and deflect or cause heartache and heartbreak, but you will come out on top as long as you center yourself and prepare yourself for this next level. Some of you are guarded spiritually to the point where there's nothing for you to worry about. Once you really know that there's nothing for you to worry about, ain't shit for you to worry about. Okay, it flicks off you like fleas. Don't forget. Now, what is this Three of Swords? With this Three of Swords, what I'm seeing here is that some of the pain or suffering, or some of the things that you may have gone through in the past, some of it is self-inflicted. Some of it is because you allowed certain things to happen. But also, there may be people prying at you, trying to get you off your shtick, get you off your shit. It's right here. And it's causing sleepless nights. You may feel tormented. This also has to do with this magic. So whoever is trying to do magic to try and, like, using the law of attraction for mental gain, or trying to take some of your power, or trying to take things and create obstacles and blocks, you need to know that you will prevail. Look at the brighter side and not the darker side of the shit, if that's considered dark. Look at the lighter side, the brighter side, the more uplifting side, because I feel like there may even be some things that you are studying that may cause some issues with your sleep pattern. I also feel with this transformation that you are going through, some of you may not even want to wear clothes. You may feel inhibited here. There's some arrogance, or someone who feels as though they are the prize. There you go. He the prize. So someone feels as though they are the prize. They want what they want. I also feel that they want you, and they'll do anything that they can to get you. They know that you may have options. You may have other things going on. So these are separate water signs, I feel like. So let's go back over here, because you got there's 3 kings. I would like to have 3 kings, but I really likes me an emperor, baby. Okay. Now, with this divine masculine and feminine energy right here, this transformation, some of you are balancing out that energy. Again, I really feel that it's important for you to stabilize. Sometimes it can take a short amount of time. Depends on how well versed you are, or it can take a long time. Okay, because I'm fresh out the shoe. You balance this shit. It's going to take you a minute. Okay, I'll be back myself tomorrow. Now, some of you may be going into hermit mode to try to figure out why certain things are happening. There may be some sleepless nights, some nightmares. Some of you may even be feeling as though someone is tampering with you, but overall it may not be that. It may just be some things from the past, or some things that have been done in the past that you feel are coming back to haunt you, and it has you kind of paranoid. So there's some paranoid schizophrenia up in here. There's some bipolar disorder up in here. There's some ADHD up in here. So you want to be mindful. Okay, especially if some of you are deciding to get off of your meds and trying to do things. You already know what to look for and how to look for it. If you're on this path, you know what's up. You didn't come to this video for nothing, because it's going to be very important that you stand your ground, stand up for what you believe in, remove yourself from certain people and situations when need be, right? Try not to do your magic when you are having a spiritual episode here. Okay, so with this transformation, what I'm seeing here is that it says it assists with assimilation, vital energy, and your life purpose. It enhances digestion and assimilation of life experiences, right? So you can go within and figure out how you can manipulate the energies to do what it is that you need them to do moving forward, inner, outer, etc. You'll hold your hands like this and rest the base of your wrist into your solar plexus, just where your ribs meet. Relax your shoulders down and lengthen your spine. Be cautious if you have digestive issues such as ulcers and acid reflux. Use caution. Now, your focus or affirmation is inner light illuminates and guides me on my path. Inner light illuminates and guides me on my path. Inner light illuminates and guides me on my path. So it is. Okay, centering. This assists with embodiment, centeredness, and grounding. The benefits are it reduces stress, blood pressure. It strengthens the digestive and assimilation. It supports posture and skeletal system. Okay, that's that root chakra activity. So it's going to be very important that you stand your ground, stand up for what it is that you believe in overall. Be very mindful of where you are, what you are doing, and how you are doing it. Now, you'll hold your hand like this. Rest the back of your hands on your thighs, knees, or in your lap. Relax your shoulders. Lengthen your spine. Your focus or affirmation is present to my body. I am perfectly centered. If you have spiritual episodes, bipolar, schizophrenia, whatever they named it. Back in the day, it was just, that motherfucker need to go sit down and get themselves together. In this day and age, they named it. So if this is what you are going through, you want to make sure that you get back in your body, baby, before you get to tripping. Who may want to watch the water sign video. I think that's what it was, because they were seeing shit. Now, present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Present to my body. Remember a time when you wasn't tripping out and flipping out? Some people be like, oh, no, that motherfucker been thrown out since they've been creative since they were little. They didn't have a way to explore all that creative energy. Look at Powder. Watch Powder. Yeah, I know that's one of my favorite movies. Go back to this time when things were good, things were right, things were bright. You were, you got accolades for the good things that you did and weren't so beat down on the bad things that you did, or what they considered bad. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Present to... Now, for those of you dealing with a fire sign, this may be someone coming to you or towards you thinking that you owe them. So you want to be mindful of that. I really feel like an earth sign is doing this. Okay, manipulating energy to cause some type of heartache or heartbreak or get their way. So there will be a number of people playing a number of parts in your movie. Okay, so I need you to be mindful, sweet tea. Be mindful, present in the world. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. 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 I'm just saying, what you gonna do?